no relation between opening schools and spread of coronavirus, says World Bank Education Director. NTA releases AIA PGET 2021 revised scorecard. Rajasthan Board postpones Class 12 RBSE 2022 practical exams. Make a decision at the earliest, say worried GATE 2022 aspirants on Twitter. IIT Kanpur launches Departments of Design, Space Science and Astronomy. Kerala government shuts schools for classes 1 to 9, board exams to be held as scheduled. IGNOU launches MA program in corporate social responsibility. NIOS 2021 exam results declared. Good afternoon and a warm welcome. You're watching Education News Network, where we get you the latest developments in education at the top of this hour. This is Nitya reporting from ANN and the Daily Stories Hour. According to the World Bank's Global Education Director, Mr. Savera, there is no justification now for keeping schools closed in view of the pandemic, and even if there are new waves, closing schools should be the last resort. Savera, whose team has been tracking the impact of COVID-19 on the education sector, says there is no evidence that reopening schools has caused a surge in coronavirus cases and that schools are not a safe place. He also asserted that it does not make sense from public policy perspective to wait till children are vaccinated, as there is no science behind it. There is no relation between opening schools and the spread of coronavirus. There is no evidence linking the two, and there is no justification now to keep the schools closed, Savera said, adding that it does not make sense to keep restaurants, bars and shopping malls open and keep schools closed. There is no excuse. According to various simulations by the World Bank, health risks for children if schools are opened are low, and the cost of the closure is extremely high. During 2020, we were navigating in a sea of ignorance. We just didn't know what is the best way of combating the pandemic, and the immediate reaction of most countries in the world was let's close schools. Time has passed since then, and with evidence coming in from late 2020 and 2021, we have had several waves and there are several countries which have opened schools, he said. The National Testing Agency has released the revised scorecard for the All-Indian Ayush Postgraduate Entrance Test, that is AIA PGET 2021. Candidates can download their scorecard through the official website aiapget.nta.ac.in. The candidates who had appeared for Ayurveda exam on September 18, 2021 in the first shift are hereby informed to download their revised scorecard, the NTA said in the notice. The AIA PGET 2021 exam was conducted on September 18th in a computer-based test mode, and the result for the same was announced on October 21st. On the basis of the AIA PGET 2021 results, admission to postgraduate Ayush courses for the 2021 to 2022 academic session will be done. Candidates meeting the AIA PGET 2021 cutoff can apply for admission to all India and state quota seats to the MD, MS and PG diploma courses in Ayurveda, Unani, Siddha and Homeopathy system of medicine for all Ayush colleges, institutions and universities and deemed universities across the country. The Board of Secondary Education Rajasthan, that is RBSE, has postponed the Class 12 practical exams that were slated to be held from January 17th. The new dates will be announced later. Dr. Bulaki Das Kala, State Education Minister, said. The decision to postpone the exams has been taken considering the rise in the number of COVID active cases. Due to the increasing corona infection, 25 districts in the state have come under the red zone. In view of these circumstances and on the advice of experts, this decision has been taken, he said. In the present situation, Dr. Kala said, more important than conducting practical examinations is to protect children from the corona infection. After a proper review of these circumstances, a decision would be taken regarding the conduct of practical examinations for the training of children, Rajasthan Education Minister added. With no official update regarding the conduct of the Graduate Aptitude Test in Engineering, that is GATE 2022, worried aspirants across the country have taken to Twitter to ask the administering body, Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, for a decision on GATE 2022 exam, while a few others have asked the institute to reopen the application window to allow them to change the GATE 2022 exam cities. Several others demand postponement. As per the GATE exam date 2022, the tests have been scheduled to commence on February 5th and end on February 13th, 2022. However, scribe selection, preparation of exam center, including sanitization and other activities, will start on February 4th. IIT Kharagpur Director Professor Virendra Kumar Tiwari earlier this week said that the institute is reviewing the situation and the decision on GATE exam will be taken soon. We are consulting with our members associated with the GATE exam and in constant touch with the administration authorities. The decision on whether to conduct GATE exam or postpone will be taken soon. The candidates are advised to follow the official website gate.iitkgp.ac.in only regarding the exam dates, hall ticket, the director added. Saying that students are suffering a lot, a GATE aspirant said, "Request you to kindly make a decision at the earliest. Students are really suffering a lot." The Indian Institute of Technology, Kanpur, has approved setting up 2 new departments in the field of design, space science and astronomy, making the total tally to 20 academic departments. The institute's design program that has been in existence since 2002 will be transformed into the Department of Design. The institute is also planning to launch a Bachelor of Design program that is expected to start in 2023. The design department will have a design cell to address the needs of the industry in areas of new product conceptualization and development, product design, engineering design, branding, user experience and packaging. The Department of Space Science and Astronomy will be devoted to the broad field of space, planetary, astronomical sciences and engineering. The institute claims it to be one of the first of its kind departments in India to bring together engineers, astronomers, astrophysicists and planetary scientists in order to meet the growing requirement of education, training and research in some vital areas of research such as instrumentation for space missions and astronomical observatories, spacecraft design and space mission planning, amongst others. Both undergraduate and graduate degree programs, that is Masters and PhDs, will be offered by the newly established department. Kerala Education Minister V. Shivankutty on Saturday said there was no considerable spread of COVID-19 among students in the state and the government's decision to put on hold the offline classes for students of grade 1 to 9 for 2 weeks was a precautionary step as the viral infection saw a surge in recent days. The classes would be suspended for 2 weeks as a precaution and it was applicable to all educational institutions in the southern state, he said. Noting that the safety of children was of paramount importance to the government, he said the timetable of the online classes would be restructured as per the new decision. However, there would be no change in the offline classes of 10th, 11th and 12th standards, and special arrangements would be made for those children coming to schools. With this, over 35 lakh students will be staying at home and attend online classes during the period. A high-level meeting of the Education Department will convene on Monday and the revised guideline will be issued after that, Shivankutty said. The Indira Gandhi National Open University has launched Master of Arts in Corporate Social Responsibility program. The program will be offered in both January and July sessions. The last date to apply for the program is January 31st. Interested and eligible candidates can apply at the official website ignoadmission.samarth.edu.in. The MA CSR is meant for CSR professionals across India and for graduates or postgraduates interested in pursuing a career as a CSR professional. The 2-year MA degree program is designed in such a way so as to enhance the holistic understanding of CSR by covering various aspects like CSR fundamentals, CSR process and its linkages with development, implementation and handling of projects and programs, and corporate ethics, governance and conflict resolution. Students can also get first-hand experience of CSR projects by opting for project work. The aim of the program is to impart knowledge and understanding about CSR through open and distance learning. The National Institute of Open Schooling has declared the result for Class 10 and Class 12 for the October-November 2021 session. Candidates can check their result on the official website of the institute, that is nios.ac.in, or from DigiLocker at digilocker.gov.in. The examinations were conducted from November 12th to December 15th, 2021. Around 51,000 students appeared for the secondary course and 80,000 for the senior secondary course. Close to 29,000 have been certified in the secondary courses, that constitute 57% of those who appeared for the examination. In the senior secondary courses, approximately 34,000 have been certified, that constitute 41% of those who appeared for the examination. The NIOS conducts public examinations twice a year. The next public examination for secondary and senior secondary courses is scheduled to be conducted in April-May 2022. That's all for today. Thank you for watching Education News Network. For more such videos, do log on to our website, theENN.com, and don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Signing off, Nitya.